want to check what year your favorite actor was born in. You want a quick history lesson on an ongoing war in the Middle East. You want to know if Mysore Pak is originally from Mysore or Chennai. If you're anything like me, you're probably finding answers to these questions on Wikipedia. While it may not be the go-to place for in-depth, nuanced information, most of us do use Wikipedia very prominently in our day-to-day lives. For quick answers, for basic information, to scratch that itch of knowledge. And when you've got your answer, you click through to another page. And before you know it, you're deep within the Wikipedia rabbit hole, reading about the origins of pickleball at 4 a.m. Is that even a real sport? But all of that could completely change in the next few months, thanks to an ongoing case in the Delhi High Court. Wikimedia Foundation, the US-based non-profit that runs Wikipedia, has been sued by news agency ANI for 2 crore rupees. In a hearing on September 5th, Justice Navin Chawla told the foundation, "If you don't like India, don't work here." Naturally, this made headlines and raised quite a few questions. But let's rewind a bit. Why is ANI asking Wikimedia for 2 crore rupees? Is Wikipedia even a company? Can anyone write a Wikipedia article? Why did Justice Chawla make such a strong statement? Is it likely that Wikipedia will actually be banned in India? Is it time I buy an actual encyclopedia? Do they even sell those anymore? We'll explain. Let's start by checking ANI's Wikipedia page. And it's pretty obvious what ANI is objecting to. ANI has been accused of having served as a propaganda tool for the incumbent central government, distributing materials from a vast network of fake news websites and misreporting events on multiple occasions. ANI has alleged that this statement, along with some other similar statements on the page, are misleading, negative, and defamatory. It claimed that this was done with the malicious intent of tarnishing ANI's reputation and discrediting its goodwill. At this point, we should note that the lines ANI is objecting to have clear citations that lead to the primary source of information. In the case of the sentence we just read out, the sources are articles published on The Caravan, The Ken, BBC News, EU Disinfo Lab, Politico, and The Diplomat. All clearly cited, but none of these publications have been mentioned in the lawsuit. Wikipedia, which started in 2001, describes itself as a free, multilingual, open-source, wiki-based online encyclopedia edited and maintained by a community of volunteer editors. As of today, Wikipedia is available in 332 languages, including 22 Indian languages. Almost 80 crore users read, write, and edit articles on Wikipedia every month. It has 78 crore users in India, making it the 5th highest number in the world. The popularity and vast usage of Wikipedia, then, is certainly not in question. Besides seeking 2 crore rupees for damages, ANI has also sought an injunction against Wikimedia to restrain it from making, publishing, or circulating alleged false, misleading, and defamatory content against ANI. But Wikimedia and Wikipedia don't function in the way that a news website like ours does. Nor does it function in the way that a social media platform like Facebook does. Wikimedia Foundation clarified this in its reply, saying that it functions as a technology host and it does not generally add, edit, or determine content published on Wikipedia. It's more like a bulletin board with community guidelines. Anyone can add an entry. It's open for all. The global community of volunteers who contribute and edit are called Wikipedians. So if you want to start contributing and editing to Wikipedia, all you have to do is create an account. The English Wikipedia currently has 4,79,95,780 registered users. Phew. It also has 851 administrators and a large number of unregistered users. But this doesn't mean you can write just whatever you want. You have to follow certain guidelines. You have to use reliable sources, not add personal opinions, present viewpoints fairly, and ensure verifiability. A group of Wikipedia volunteers then check and recheck what you have added to make sure it conforms to the guidelines. There are departments for just about anything, from fact-checking to typos. If you come across an article on Wikipedia that you think has incorrect information, you can also directly change it by clicking on Edit. In a previous hearing on August 20th, the court asked Wikipedia to serve 3 of its users with summons to appear in the case. This is seen as an attempt in disclosing the identity of the individual editors, which Wikimedia has always historically fought to protect. One of the key limitations in this case for Wikimedia is that it avoids exercising article-level control over its content, as required by certain regulations for online platforms. On September 5th, ANI filed a contempt application against Wikipedia, alleging non-compliance of the judicial order to disclose information. ANI argued that Wikimedia had not challenged its claim that the 3 individual editors who ANI had listed in its complaint were not Wikimedia administrators. When Wikimedia submitted that it took them time to get back with this information as they are not based in India, the judge made the oral remark. Another important aspect of the case is ANI's claim in its lawsuit that when attempts were made to edit and correct the alleged false information on the ANI page, the new edits would not last. The history on the page shows that from May 2024 onwards, an intense edit war of sorts started among users adding and editing content on this page. Some would add lines, others would remove it and add new lines. The cycle went on. Such edit wars often see editors overriding each other's contribution on that page. On one side, there were seasoned editors, and on the other were accounts that were mostly new and only seemed to edit the ANI page. Traditionally, when disputes such as these arise, the editors share their points on the talk page of the article. They attempt to reach a consensus. The back and forth on ANI's page has also led to it being under extended confirmed protection, a measure taken to mitigate rapid editing and vandalism to Wikipedia articles. According to ANI, the protection status has been imposed on ANI's page to restrain any ordinary user from adding false and misleading content about ANI. But that's not quite true. Extended confirmed protection means that changes can be made to the article only by user accounts that meet certain criteria, such as being at least 30 days old and having at least 500 edits to make the changes. This is not Wikipedia's first rodeo in being summoned by legal and state agencies, and certainly won't be its last. In China, it has been blocked since 2004, while in countries such as Pakistan and Turkey, it has been temporarily blocked for a few hours. In Russia, Wikipedia's volunteer editors have been arrested for allegedly violating the country's censorship laws. It has faced legal cases in the US as well, but the country's strong laws for protection for web platforms means that most cases against Wikimedia Foundation have either been withdrawn or lost. The next hearing in the Delhi High Court is on October 25th. It remains to be seen which way India's court will sway. Regardless of the outcome, there's one place you can always rely on for factual news that is of public interest. And we're not going anywhere. If you're not a part of our independent news ecosystem already, change that today. Head on to newslaundry.com/subscribe and choose a subscription plan of your choice. And as always, pay to keep news free.